Hey guys, it's Derek here with Papavilletrains. Decided to do this one outside because it's such a gorgeous day today. So why don't you guys crack one open and come on along. All right guys, so in this video I'm going to show you some stuff that I picked up. Then we're going to take a trip down to the train room and show you a little bit of a mistake that I made. And that's standard gauge related. Right now it's going to be all low gauge. Say hi to Doofus Dog. He's probably going to be bugging me through this whole video. So why don't you go down by Mama? Go on. Go on. Go by Mama. All right, let's get to this box. So the first item I'm going to show you, and if I didn't say this, I'd be in a lot of trouble. This was donated to my layout by my good friend Jim. Um, what I'm planning on doing, and I'll show you a quick little picture up in the corner, and I probably showed it to you before, is putting a fence all the way around my amusement park. And the fencing that I'm using is the plastic fill fencing. And what he did is he gave me probably, a ton of this plastic fill picket fence. So it's going to be cool because there's probably enough here to cover everything I need and then some. And you're drooling all over it, so you need to get out of here, buddy. Go on. Put that down there. All right, so I got this whole box of stuff. I picked it up at one of the sales that I've been telling you guys about. It was that big mega sale about a month. What is that? A month ago. They decided to have a little bit of a smaller kind of promptu sale today, and so I went down there and ended up grabbing a few pieces for myself. I'm going to show you some video real quickly of that sale. You're going to see that some of the tables don't have a lot of stuff on them. They were just kind of starting to pack. I got there late. They were just starting to pack up some of the stuff, but they did sell a lot as usual. So take a quick look at that. All right, real quick. So in that trailer, oh boy, that was actually fun going in there because there was boxes on boxes stacked up, and I started digging, moving stuff and digging around, and boy, I found some treasures. Okay, so as you can see, they had a lot of stuff. They had if you need Super O track, let me know. These guys have a ton of it. Um, I saw more Super O track there than I've ever seen in any one single place before. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the largest inventories of Super O that's available anywhere, definitely in the Midwest, let alone the country. At least there's probably people that have more, but at least stuff that's for sale. So let's take a look at some of the stuff we got in this box. I'm just going to randomly pull stuff out of here. I kind of looked at this stuff, but didn't look really close. I just started grabbing some boxes, and um, some obviously I looked at it, but I didn't open boxes. So this one is an LRRC tool car with the interior illumination, metal wheels and axles, magnetic couplers. It's a 6-19992, so 19992. It's a Western Union Telegraph Company, is what it says on it. The box is in fair condition. We do have all the paperwork by the looks of things. Yes, we do have all the paperwork. The instructions showing if you need to replace the bulb in there on how you do that. We still have the warranty registration card and the authorized service stations centers. This is dated 2000. Still in its original plastic bag. It's been run, but not much. But it is in nice condition. as you can see. Yeah, this is nice. I like this car a lot. We'll see if that goes into the permanent collection or not. If not, this will be available at my next sale, which, by the way, will be August 3rd, right? First Sunday of August, at the DuPage County Fairgrounds. It's the Great American Midwest Train Show. I hope you guys all come and see me. For those of you that have never been to that sale, it is the first Sunday of every month, except for July. They don't do it in July because that's when they hold the county fair. I don't know if you'll hear it in the background, but once in a while you're going to hear some popping. Even though it's July, what is today, the 13th, 12th, something like that? There's still people in the neighborhood shooting off fireworks. All right, next up, what do we got next up here? This is a Lionel Lines depressed flat car. Well, it says with transformer. This does not have a transformer on it. It does have the proper number on it. This is a 6-16332, but it does not have a transformer on it. It has two big cable wheels. So, yeah, this one is missing the transformer. But like I say, cable wheels. I had a couple of cable wheels at the last sale. I had a guy come up and I had him in just sitting in a gondola car, and he's like, "I just want these. How much?" I said, "Well, give me a price." He was going to pay $4 a piece for them. I'm like, no. Give me $5 and they're yours. $4 a piece for empty cable wheel seems a little excessive to me. They were gray ones, if I remember correctly. So if this was all original, they had a price of $28.50 on this at one time. Yeah, $28.50. All right, so what do we got next? Okay, this is a ready-made trains by Aristocraft Trains, Aristo, classic 64 series boxcar, opening doors, die-cast metal couplers with an air hose detail, realistic painting, and separate B-People brakeman figure. BEE People registered. And this is a Monon boxcar. It's got some kind of speckles all over it. I don't know if that's something has been speckled on this thing. I don't know if you can see that, all those little dots all over it. I'm sure it can something that can be cleaned off. This is I like the box that this is in. It's a little bit more heavy duty than some of the other boxes I've seen before. It's a little heavier cardboard. Oh yeah, we got a guy in here. So you can see the little guy that's right here. But according to this paper, maybe there's supposed to be a second guy in here, or if that's just the way they made this packaging. I think there's only supposed to be the one figure there. And this does not look like it's been run. Bloomsburg, New Jersey, but it's made in China. If we see any type of markings for a date on it, I do not notice that. I do like some of the detail on this. So you do have some very fine lettering stickers up there. You got the Hoosier Line Monon. It's a 6448003. It does have, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's got sprung trucks on it too. That's nice. This thing's pretty neat. I like the detail on this underside. And maybe I'll take a picture. Hopefully I'll remember. I'll take a picture of the close-up of these nice sprung trucks on it. And even the couplers are really have nice detail to them. So yeah, I like this. This is a nice looking piece here. Like I say, I'm not very familiar with real model trains company, but I do like this piece here. I'm sorry, ready-made trains. What did I say? Ready-made. Oh, come on, get back in there. They always come out easy, but they never go in easy. We'll deal with that one later. And you guys know any little tricks? Easy way to get those in you. You spray them down with lube or something before you stick them in there? Who knows? Here we got a K-line. This is a U.S. mail car, and it is an operating. It's listed the U.S. mail operating boxcar. All this stuff, what I like so far, I've been getting very lucky on picking up different boxcars of them being in very nice condition. This one here is in nice condition. I don't know if this came with a like a bag that he throws out or something like that, but we do have. Let's put him back in there, and there he is. So let's do that one more time for you. Okay, so there we go. It's K-line. This is a number K7009, 7009. So that's a nice one. While I box this up, we'll take a short break. Okay, so we're back. I got those other ones all boxed up. So next up, this is another mail car, but this one's the Monon mail car. I'm not going to bother bringing this one out, but this also has the guy with the automatic door opening on it. So it's, automated. This is the Lionel Monon mail delivery car. It's 6-9218. And this one, it's in nice condition from what I can see from here. Like I say, I'm not going to take it out of the box just now. Because if I do every single one of these, taking them out of the box, it's going to take forever. Although the next one I'm going to take it out of the box because I have two of them, so I only have to show you one. So this is a Monon Hoosier Line boxcar, metal door guides, brake wheel, and metal door guides, brake wheel, and frame. Die-cast sprung trucks on this one. This is a 196-19289. So the other one, this one box is in nice condition. This box is a little dirty and is dented right here. Hopefully the train inside's okay. This one I can see the paperwork in here. This one also does have some paperwork. Let's get this out. This is Hoosier Line, which, by the way, that last mail car that I showed you is also part of the Monon Hoosier Line. If it's been run very, very little. I don't really notice any markings on the wheels. Yeah, there's nothing coming off of those wheels. Let's take a closer look at that. And I have two of these, by the way. Let's take a glance at that underside. Looks good too. So that's a nice looking one. And it's nice that it is in the original plastic bag. And it's got a date of 1996 on it. And like I say, I do have two of those. Next up is another twin set that I have, or whatever you want to call it, where I have two of them. These are the New York Central Ice Car. It's a 6-19808. This one is inside the original plastic around it. This one does not. These are refrigerated. And these are operating, I believe. Yes, you can put the ice in there. And the gate will open up. Like so. You got sliding doors. I do like the nice New York Central emblem there. And the undersides on these are in nice condition. I mean, all this stuff I'm showing you so far has very little, if any, runtime on it. And on this one, like I said, I do have 2 of these. The other one, just by looking at it in the box, you know, it seems like it's okay. But like I said earlier, this one has the plastic that goes around it. That other one does not. And the box on this one's a little bit rougher along the edges here. I want to open this one up just in case. There's seems to be a little bit of rattling in there. Let's take a super quick look at it. Oh, there we go. That's why this one rattles. This one has, is that all of them? Yeah, this one has 2, 4, 6, 7 ice blocks in it. How about that? Maybe I'll split them up and put a few in this one and a few in the other one. I was wondering what that rattle noise was in there. I have to remember that this one has the ice blocks. We're going to put this in from the other end. One of the things that happens once in a while is that interior plastic window comes unglued. So rather than putting it in there and risking creasing it all up, if it's still connected on the other side, we'll put it in from the other side. There we go. Next up we have, this is a bobbing giraffe car with the constant animation when the car is in motion, operating knuckle and couplers, metal wheels, and axles. These are a lot of fun. There's different versions of this. I've seen had a green one before. This is the orange, and oh, there it is. I was going to say this one's missing the giraffe, but there's our giraffe head right there. So he just has to be put in there. And the instructions show you how to do that. There's a small little piece that he sits on inside of here. And as it rolls, his head pops in and out. These, like I said, well, I wonder if this sucker's even been run before. Still has the cardboard on the bottoms right here. The wheels don't look like they have any time on them. Yeah, I don't know if this one has been run before. I'm betting, not much of a betting man, but $1 will get you a donut saying that this guy has not been run before. Up next, we have a Broken Arrow Ranch stock car, 6-19540. This came out of there's an interesting company, Valparaiso Pet and Hobby. So you can go get a dog, a fish, a snake, and some Lionel railroad cars. That's pretty cool, don't you think? And this one looks nice. This is, like I say, you got the Broken Arrow Ranch. It's a little dusty on the top, so this has been out of this box for sure. This is the 2-layered stock car, but it is complete. It's a number 3356 is the number on the stock car, and very little runtime, if any, and but it's definitely been out on display. It's a little dusty and dirty, but that's okay. We like dusty and dirty because dusty and dirty beats damaged. Dusty and dirty can be cleaned. Damage not always can be taken care of, depending on what it is. What do we got next here? So we got, oh, now this one's cool. I saw this and I'm like, yeah, this is fun. I got to have this. I asked him if he'd slip it in with the deal, and he agreed to. This is a K-Line. This is the K-Line Premium Vlasic open-sided pickle car. So let's get this out and take a close look. This one is fun. I have to admit. This is another one that, just because of its uniqueness, I may hang on to it. We'll see. Here again, another one that looks like it has not been run. You have the all the ports on the top open and closed. So we have our relish vat. We have bread buttered chips. We have gherkins, and we have dill spears. I'm a dill spear guy. How about you? Although those bread butter chips, those are really good on burgers, or you can lay them on a hot dog. But yeah, I like this a lot. Really, really nice condition, and it's kind of cool because on the packaging you do have that Vlasic emblem right there. I'm sure there's a lot of guys that would like this. If I decide to bring it to the sale, but I don't know. I mean, this one's cool. Operating couplers on it. Whoops. You know, these K-Line cars, they're a little bit different on how the couplers, or they go in the box. They have a little notch out, and then you have to turn the wheel just a little bit to the side. That's first. There we go. Okay, what do we have next? So I saw this one, and I'm hoping what I think it is. Yes, it is. This is an exploding car, exploding box car. These things are a lot of fun. And here again, I think this one might be a new one. Let's see what happened. Oh, actually, this came out of America's Best, which is right down the street from me here. I wonder if it came out of the old Glendale Heights location. But yeah, this came out of America's Best, and amazingly enough, what I'm noticing is it had been marked down a couple of times. It doesn't happen over there very often. We have a little disclaimer on the box. Come on, box, open up. That says, refer to the enclosed instructions sheet because the spring mechanism requires adult supervision. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to play with this one if it needs adult supervision. Oh yeah, this has not been used. It's still got the original twisty ties around it. These are a lot of fun. So if you don't know about these, what's really neat, once you run them over your a certain part in your track, they literally explode. And then you got to spend all the time putting them back together. But they're fun. The kids love them because they get to see them go to pieces. break time. Okay. We won't open this one up, but this one's the Katie. This is a MKT cattle car. It's a number 6-9707. I like the red with the nice bright yellow. This is a double door or double decker, whatever you want to call it, type cattle car. That's a nice one. Like I say, 9707. This is a nice one here. This is a Southern Standard Woodside Caboose, number 6-17601. I really like the look of this. The style is nice. One thing I'm going to kind of point out that has nothing to do with this car, but Menards just came out with a Chicago Northwestern car that is the same style of this. This is lighted. Here again, if any, very little runtime. We do have, I believe, yep, automatic couplers on them. You got the lights here. I'm assuming those might light up, possibly even light up. On the Menards car, it has a light here and here that alternately flash, but there's no interior lighting. This one, I believe, does have interior lighting on it, but it's a nice looking one. I like the nice rail work up here. You got a little bit taller than usual smokestack on there for they used to have old potbelly stoves in these things, and this is an actual metal ladder leading up to the roof there on both the front and the back. That's a nice looking one. I kind of like that a lot. Very pretty. This, I believe, was from probably the late 90s. 86. 1986. So rather than you having to watch me fight with getting this back, and we'll take another short little break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. I only got about 5 more to do, and then we're going to take you downstairs and show you my little debacle that I was talking about with my standard gauge. So this one probably won't go to the show. James down in St. Louis, this is something you might be interested in, buddy. This is a really nice Lionel Rio Grande. So you might be interested in this one. This is a nice box car. It looks to be in pretty good condition. I like the gray with the red writing and the red doors that highlight it. Those doors kind of stick out a little bit. So that's a nice one. So James, if you're interested in that, let me know. You know, I'll give you a fantastic deal on it. Next, I have another Katie. This is another double-doored stock car. I showed you that other one earlier that was the red with the yellow doors. Well, this one's black with or yellow with the black doors. This is a number 9725. I got another Monon here. This one is the hopper. This is part of that. This is a K-line 6255. It's just a Monon plastic hopper. Is this part of the Hoosier line? Yeah, part of the Hoosier line here. So, you know, if somebody wants to put themselves a nice train together, I've got, so far, was it 4 Monon cars that are Hoosier line? Next one, this one's the box is a little rough on it. This is a Great Northern box car. This is a 9401. Come on, dog, get out of the way. This is 9401. We'll put it on there. Let's take a quick look at it, see what the condition on the inside is. Here again, one that looks like it's barely, if any, it's barely been run. Hopefully the dog's not in the way for this close-up here. Yep, there he goes. All right, let's give her a spin. I like that. What would you call that? A pastel green? They've got the couplers turned in. Fit in the box better. And finally, this is number 20. This is a Rail King Rugged Rail Series. This is the Santa Fe single door boxcar number 337404. And we'll open this one up and take a look at it for you. We'll try to open this one up and take a look at it for you if I can get it out of here. There we go. We're getting closer to getting it out of here. This has got your die-cast metal trucks. Okay, so we do have our paperwork here. Well, I mean the registration card. Again, I think this is something that has, well, that's got a little bit of weight to it, so that's nice. Super Shock Control, a smoother ride. So there we go. Here again, this one is in nice condition. We have opening and closing, single door, but opening and closing. Give her a spin. I like the red on black trim like that. It's got a neat look to it. And underside, nice and clean. Oh, and I just noticed this also has, well, hopefully I'll remember and I'll show you a close-up. This has got the sprung trucks on it. That's a nice little feature. These are just, they don't actually, yeah, they actually do have a little give to them. Because I've seen before where they have springs in there, but they're just in there. These do compress. So that's kind of cool. It's a very realistic thing to them. So, all right, guys, so that kind of covers this stuff. So let's take a trip downstairs. I'm going to show you real quickly what's going on with the layout and my little standard gauge mistake. All right, so we're downstairs, and for those of you that know my layout, you see I cleaned out all my inner loops. The only thing that is left is the outer loop. So what I did in the meantime, I just simply set out a standard gauge loop so I could test out the new standard gauge locomotive that I recently picked up. All right, for those of you unfamiliar with standard gauge, the passenger car in the front is an American Flyer O gauge, and this one in the back is a standard gauge. Look at the size difference. When it comes to track, these are both 42-degree radius curves, but you can see the size difference. Although both of these use the same power source. All right, so this track was nasty dirty when I got it, and it needed a good cleaning. So on my Dremel, I have a nice scouring brush similar to a Scotch Bad that I attached to it to clean my track. I'll tell you, this is a heck of a lot easier than trying to do it manually with your hands. What's nice is these wheels that I picked up are dirt cheap. You can pick them up on Amazon. I got a bag of 100 for $10. So at 10 cents a piece, even if you burn through them super fast, I used 4 for the entire layout. They do an amazing job. In the corner, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures of before and after. And after I'm done cleaning this track, I'm going to tell you about the big mistake I made. Okay, so I got everything set up. I got this track nice and clean. And I even got these old monsters. Kinda. Let's see if this one's... Oh no, this is the one. I gotta put light bulbs in this one. But on this passenger car,
Come on. Let's go. Well, depending on where it's sitting. I gotta clean it a little bit, but the pickups need to be cleaned. But it does work. But I ran into an issue. So this is the shell. And the lights on it and everything work when I do hook it up. And look at these. I got these nice, shiny, brand new wheels on there. But the problem is, I got a little cheap. So I ordered a pair of wheels that I wasn't 100% sure if they were the correct ones or not. They might have been or might have not been. So I went through all the hassle of putting them on, which I should have done a video of. And the problem I ran into, they're too small. They're literally just a little bit too small. These weren't the original ones that I got. Let's run them in reverse. Because they're not down low enough. Oh, it does run nice, I have to admit that. But the problem is, like I said, these are 2 3/4. The wheels that are supposed to be on there are 2 7/8. For some reason, my dumb brain said, oh, those will work. Well, that's the results.
All right, guys, so that about sums it up. As you can see, the wheels that I bought were literally 1/8 of an inch too small in circumference. Being me, being cheap, sometimes I went with the other ones. Like, hey, oh, well, hey, I can save 25 bucks. Well, bad choice. Now I ended up spending 25 bucks that I didn't, plus shipping. The ones that I'm going to have to get, don't want any advertising in there. I don't even drink Bud Light. The ones that I need to get are going to end up costing me about 60 bucks, but then I'll have it right. Mistake I did make is I didn't film me going through all that crap. I kind of showed you how I cleaned the track there. I did the whole thing last night, but I just did a real quick showing you how I did it. And what I will do is when I do get those new tires, or when I do get those new wheels in, I will show you how I'm taking the old ones off and replacing them. So, all right, guys, so that about sums it up. Other than real quickly, August 3rd, come and see me at the DuPage County Fairgrounds at the Great Midwest Train Show in Wheaton, Illinois. Hope to see you there. And August 16th, also at the DuPage County Fairgrounds. It's I think they call it the all-night flea market, something like that. It's on a Saturday. It runs from 3 p.m. until 1 o'clock in the morning. You can find some good deals there. Not so much as train stuff, but it is a lot of fun. It's a bit of a party, and it's going to be my birthday. So come on, and if you see me, buy me a beer, please. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. A choo-choo!